Hi, small business owners. It's Harpreet Singh from Western Law Firm. Today, I want to still continue the same topic of due diligence with the title, what kind of title you're getting. I think in last video, we have discussed about you should get a marketable title and just review what are the exceptions to that title. And now we will talk about title issues, and there are several title issues. Means I think with each title issues probably we can have like maybe more than 2 hours of video. So I will just highlight those title issues. And so the first title issue I want to talk about, it's taxes. So taxes, it's a big one because this kind of a burden on your property which is very superior. It is superior to any kind of private burden or any kind of private lien in talking about in terms of normal language, your deed of trust, your easements, your CC&Rs. So it's a superior lien your property can have because it's coming from a governmental entity. Either it can come from a county which is usually charge property taxes and they assess based on your value. There is a whole lot of calculation goes on and there is a whole set of laws based on that, and probably we will in future bring a video to explain those laws and how you can see what is your tax basis. And so with the taxes, as you know, you are already paying taxes from a long time now. So you have to pay your property taxes in 2 installments. And if you have not paid those installments, those become due and basically they become delinquent. The first installment is delinquent on December 10th. The next one is for the fiscal year from suppose 2016 to 17. So your 2016 assessment, the second one become delinquent in April 10th. So you can still pay after it become delinquent. Sure, you have to pay those late fees. But if you don't pay them, sometime people just move out from state and they have property they are not taking care of. And so these taxes and late fees just get built up. And so if you don't pay those taxes and fees or assessments, then after 5 years, the tax collector can initiate the process of sell this property on a tax auction. So basically your property is going kind of a foreclosure, a government foreclosure you can say. And so that's not a good thing to have. So you should pay your taxes. And also there are different disclosure requirements. If you are selling real estate, specifically with the residential properties, that you have to notify about the Melrose. So probably you have heard Melrose, those are like extra taxes and usually, not always, usually it's about similar to the general tax amount. If you are paying like 1% tax and that comes up to 2%. So you have to disclose to your buyer or you should at least make a good faith effort to disclose to the buyer and provide notice what are the Melrose taxes. And I think there is a big problem. Most of the sellers doesn't disclose, or probably their real estate agent doesn't disclose to the other side. Okay, we have this Melrose assessments, and then the people know that we have to pay these for next 20 years. Because I have seen people have not been disclosed about those things, and then they just get frustrated, and you cannot just move on with that. Otherwise, you just sell your house again, and it's really very frustrating if you don't know about them. So just remember about those. And so the next assessment or taxes would be personal property taxes. Personal property, I'm not talking about. I will also talk about in the next point about your personal property taxes, but it's about any personal property which is on this residence or this premises, and mostly it's applied to businesses, because if you are a business owner, you have to notify the county, and they probably contact you also to tell them what kind of personal property you have and what's its worth. Anything above $5,000 you have to pay taxes, but anything below, probably they don't even bother you on that. So you have to pay those. Those are also an assessment from the county, and usually you have seen when you are selling your business and your assets and you're going through bulk sale, so your escrow company will contact the county and just ask them, okay, is there any due business personal property tax? And sometimes the business owner don't even know, and the buyer is just fighting why I have to give this, or seller is saying, okay, I have not even known about this, but there is something called business personal property tax exist. So you have to pay that. If you don't pay, then sure, government will try to find that, okay, this is your real estate, and they will file a lien against you. There is some exception to it, that if you are a bona fide purchaser, then you don't have to get burdened by that tax, but still it's depend on when they have put that lien and when the assessment happens, what are the dates. So it's just based on the facts. So, but it's always good to just review those things before. So next I want to move on special assessments. So special assessment is any kind of assessments, either your road got built and now the county is imposing that your area got these improvements and we will have the special assessment over 10 years, or you have your schools built, probably your school got built and it was funded and the school is just up and running, and now you have this assessment for next 20-25 years. So you have to pay those assessment, and if you don't pay those assessment, then again government will come and just put a lien on your property. And with these assessments also, you have, especially with residential real estate, the sellers have a duty to disclose about those assessments to the buyers. They have to provide a notice, and probably it's in your because normally now it's coming in natural hazard disclosure reports. Maybe there is a couple of pages about that, but still it's a requirement. So later you find that you have this legal dispute now going on some other issue, and the buyer is using this non-disclosure about special assessment and making that as an issue and just seeking damages from you about that. So it's really important that you should look each and every document during your transaction and don't just sign it. And I know it takes a lot of time, especially when I was not a lawyer, when I was just a student. I went through one transaction and it's a lot of documents, but still you have to give them time, because if you screw up on those, then later you have to live with that. So it's really very, very important. So in next videos we will talk about different title issues, and again, thanks for watching these videos, and I am amazed with the response which we are getting from these videos, and it's always been an effort to provide you general legal information so that you can at least look some general issues coming up in your transaction and you don't screw up and get into a costly litigation. So again, work hard, work smart on your business, and if you have any legal worries, let us know so we can discuss and see if we can help you out on those. Thank you.